Do you ever wonder if two different perfumes can smell the same? Well, not exactly 100% the same, but very similar. Yes, I do think so, and I've seen it. Perfumes that smell very similar to each other. So today I'm going to be talking about that. Today I'm going to be showing you different Arabian perfume dupes that I have in my collection. Those are Arabian perfumes that smell very similar to the perfume brands, you know, to the famous fancy perfumes, the perfumes that smell really good, but they can be a little pricey. So if you're curious to see which ones I'm going to be talking about, maybe I'm talking about one that you are thinking about getting, and this might be an option. So if you're interested, if you're curious, why don't you just stay and watch? Let's start with this one, which I think is a famous one that most likely everybody knows about it, have heard about it, maybe smell it at the store. So this one is called Good Girl by REHAB. Has a beautiful package, an awesome aroma. This perfume smells, I don't want to spray it because I already put perfume on, but this one smells so good. This is a tonka bean vanilla perfume. It has some flowers in it, but it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous aroma. I really enjoy it. It's a very sexy perfume, by the way. This is the type of perfume that you want to wear for going to a day or for going to something where you really want to look, you know, super pretty, super sexy, super like wow. That's the type of perfume to use. It smells really good. This is the type of perfume also that whenever I put most of the time, like really most of the time, I get compliments with it, and I give compliments to people too whenever I smell it on people, because this is a very pleasant aroma, very pleasant. So this one that smells very similar to it is this one that is called Bin Hurran, and I'm gonna put the list of all the perfumes I'm talking about down there in the description box, so don't worry about it. So this one, these two smell very similar to each other. I was surprised. Now there is a little differences in this one. The aroma itself is very strong. The projection is super good. It lasts, I believe, around 8 hours on my skin. It lasts me a good time, so I really like it. But the projection here, the perfume itself is very strong, very powerful. Now here, it has a really good projection, no problems. They both project pretty well. But this one is a little, how can I say it? Not as strong. It's a little more toned down compared to this one, but when it comes to the smell, it's very similar. If you ask me, well, how similar? Give me an average. I will say like 97% similar. They are very similar. Like if you put this one on and you put this one on, I will think that you are wearing this. I will not ask, oh no, you are wearing this one, right? You are not wearing this. No, I wouldn't make a comment like that. I will just say, oh, you're wearing this one. And this one, well, this one too, because they smell so similar. They smell really good. It's a really nice, beautiful aroma. But like I was saying, this one is a little more powerful, a little more intense compared to this one. Now this one, don't get me wrong, it's not like it's a chai perfume, no projection. It projects well, it's just not as intense like this one. But the duration also is very good. These two are perfumes that are quality. I really like both. Before keep going, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click on the bell. Another one that I think smells wonderful is this one that is called Al Lida, and this one, I have a sample here. It's very similar to L'Interdit, the eau de parfum version. So those two smell super good. L'Interdit, what is Interdit? It's pure quality and pure beauty. That's what L'Interdit is. It smells so good. So what is it? What do I have here? To make a little summary, this is a tuberose perfume that has some pear in it. It's nice, it's sweet, it has a mother DNA. It's a very flirty type of aroma. I think it's the type of aroma you can wear everywhere, you know, from going to a fancy party to just going out to go to the movies, because it smells really good. It's very nice, very flirty, a little sexy. More than sexy, I say it's flirty, and I really like it. It's all season long. no problems with that. Projects super well and all good. So here I get the same, well, not exactly the same. There are a few differences. What are they? Sorry. What are they? So here I also get the tuberose aroma, but instead of pears, I get apples. So try to imagine that in your hair, how similar apples are to pears. You would say, well, but apples and pear are not exactly the same. Well, yeah, they're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. And this one is sweet. Don't think because, oh, well, pear is sweet and that's why this is sweet. So this is apple or has apple, so aroma, so no, it's not gonna be sweet. No. Don't think that way. This one smells very similar to this, but here I smell more apples instead of pears, but they both are sweet perfumes. And they both smell really good. This is such a nice fancy aroma. That's the same with the Interdit. It's a very fancy aroma. I think this is the type of perfume that can be your signature perfume because it's very pleasant, very mass appealing. I haven't met anybody that has told me, no, I don't like your perfume, I don't like this, I don't know how you smell today. No, nobody has told me that. No, because it smells very good. It's a very pleasant aroma, very pleasant. And here I get also a really beautiful aroma. So these two are keepers. Another beautiful perfume is this one that is called Souvenir Floral Bouquet. So this one is this one is wonderful. It's a goodie. So this one is super similar, very similar to the Lina. The Lina Parfum de Marlis. The Lina is a beautiful aroma. I have tried it and I'm in love with that one because it really smells very good. It is really a high quality perfume all around it. Just good compliment from me, from my part, because that perfume is excellent. It lasts a really long time. It smells super good. It projects super well. I mean, it's all plus with that perfume. So this one here is very similar to the Lina. But what do we get in the Lina? So in the Lina, what is it? I get it is a floral fruity perfume. But what is it that I get? For the floral part, I get the rose and the peony. It's a very yummy sweet rose mixed with some fruits. One fruits, the Lelician, the root bar. Now the Lina has like a very bright opening, like a very crease type of opening. It's very pleasant, a very pleasant aroma, kind of sour, sweet type of aroma. It's very nice, very fancy. Now here I get that beautiful yummy rose. I get that brightness, that crispiness that the Lina have. Now, one thing about that's so good. This is so good. Now, here another thing that I noticed, because there are a few differences, is that the Lina is a little more floral versus here this one is a little bit more fruity. Also in the Lina, my skin is picking up a little of a incense aroma, but it's very minimum, very minimum, like 2% out of the whole perfume. And here I noticed that too, but it's a little higher. That incense aroma is a little higher for me, like about 7%, 8%. But it's a beautiful, it still is minimum compared, because here in the Lina, the start of the show is the fruitiness mixed with our rose, yummy sweet rose that the Lina have. No, and here is the same, that yummy sweet rose. I also get it here in the fruity part. And this is wonderful. This one, it smells very good. Now when it comes to duration, it lasts a good time, but it does not last me as long as the Lina. But let me tell you something before you think, oh, so it's not really all that great. No, this one lasts me a really long time, really long time. But the Lina is 12 hours plus, It's on my clothes the next day until I gonna do the laundry. It's still on my clothes, the perfume. So that perfume, I don't know, it lasts forever, I think. You know, because it has, I mean, it's very good quality. Now here, it doesn't last as long, but this one still lasts a good time. I believe it's around 11 hours, something around that, 10, 11 hours, something around that. But the smell itself is beautiful. It projects very good. Now, this one projects well. No problems there, nice and strong. But the Lina, like I was saying, that's a bone, you know, like you okay, the Lina, you don't need many sprays at all. And with this one you don't really, but the Lina you really have to watch out, you know. But what I'm trying to say, the smell itself is very good. It's just that the Lina does project more and does last longer on my skin. Another perfume is this one that has a beautiful package, isn't it? Look at this thing. I really like that. So this one is called Gold Couture. So this one, what is it? This is a nice gourmand caramel perfume. Here the main one is the caramel. It's a beautiful caramel aroma. Now I also pick up a little, very minimum of kind of a soapy aroma going on, but very minimum, not much to be honest with you. But this one thing about it that I think I should mention it to you is that men seem to really like this perfume. I don't know why, don't ask me because I have no idea. I think maybe because it smells like caramel or vanilla, I don't know. I have not a real clue about it, but they do seem to like it. They do seem to like this perfume, so if you are going on a date, this one I think is a good one to wear because men seem to be attracted to this one for some reason. A perfume that smells very similar to this one is this one that is called Dalal. And this one, it smells just, oh, it's so close to this one. So close. But here, I also get that caramel aroma. But the thing is that here, I don't get that little soapiness going on versus here I get it, but it's very minimum, like 5% out of the whole perfume versus here. Now when it comes to projection, they both project pretty well. And when it comes to duration, this one lasts longer than this one because this one is good, it smells nice, but it doesn't really last too long either. Another one is this one. I have a sample, and this one is called Crystal Noir by Versace. This is the Eau de Toilette version. So this one, maybe I should get closer to the camera, right, so you guys can see it better. So this one, it smells beautiful. This is definitely a beautiful. Oh, it's so good. Such a pretty aroma. It has a coconut smell with sunflowers in it. It is just pure beauty. I really enjoy it. It's a little more than sexy, it's flirty. It's not really sexy, no. I think it's more flirty. I think this is for somebody, you know, that you like perfumes and you're kind of a serious type of person, but at the same time you have some, you know, some flirtiness and something going on about you, even so you're a serious type of girl. But anyway, this one is a very beautiful aroma. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I think it smells really wonderful. Now, one that smells very similar to this one is this one that is called Ameerat al ehsaas. So this one smells very pretty too, very pretty. But what are the difference? Here I noticed that the coconut smell is stronger compared to this one, and the flowers are not as prominent. They're still there, I still get to smell them, but not as much as I do in this one. Now when it comes to projection and duration, with both of them I have no complaints. They both are good on that area. Now when to wear something like this or something like this, I think this is a nice aroma. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's something like for going out. It's not a boring perfume. It's not a perfume just to wear at home or just to go to the supermarket and run errands. No, because this is something nice. It's a beautiful aroma. I think it's something to wear when you're gonna go out, when you're gonna have fun, when you wanna look good, when you wanna look pretty. You know, when you want to add a little, I don't know, want to look a little flirty. I don't know. I think it is a beautiful aroma. I really like it. Now, one of my favorite ones is this one. Oops, right there. This is called Alien and it's by Terry Mugler. This one smells beautiful. I really like this perfume. I love it because it smells so good. So what do we get here? This is a jasmine perfume. That is not your typical clean perfume, jasmine perfume, good to the office perfume. No, jasmine has a totally different side. So here, this is a sexy perfume for sure. To me, that's how I see this perfume. It's a sexy perfume that smells just wonderful. So the jasmine here is very sexy, very powerful. It also has some woodiness going on, and it has some sweetness going on, but it's not a sweet perfume either. Don't get me wrong, but it has some sweetness. But the main thing here is the jasmine. It's a jasmine with some woods on the back. Beautiful. But the main thing again is the jasmine. Now this perfume is super strong with this one, and listen to this. I love my perfume to be strong and punchy, but with this one, I have a light hand when I apply it on because this is very strong and it can give you a headache. So with this one, I do not recommend to overspray because at least for me, it's way too much when I overspray, and I have done it. So I don't recommend it. Now this is the type of perfume to wear to go to the club, because you're gonna be dancing and you're gonna be doing all those things, and this perfume stays on you because it lasts a long time. It has a really good, very excellent, good projection. You put a little and it's like Delina too. You put a little and it's, an atomic bomb. So this one is a beauty. I really enjoy this perfume. Now, one perfume that is very similar to this one is called Sacrifice for Hair, and that's how the bottle looks like. So this one smells very similar to this one. Now here, the jasmine is not as strong in this one, but it is strong. Now when it comes to projection, it projects well, but it's not like atomic bomb like this one. I have another video with a list of Arabian perfume dupes, and I'm gonna put the video next. So if you are interested, you can just click and go watch it. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye!